Okay, so there's two guitar lines going on here that make it sound more complicated than it really is, but it only comes in a few seconds after the first few seconds of the song. If you listen to the first few seconds of the song, he's playing just the one guitar line, and then you hear the other line come in, and it makes it sound more complicated. But what he's doing is this. There's nothing more than that I can hear. What you start off doing is you need to palm mute the bottom E string open. You don't want it to ring out loud. Palm mute it. Then you're going to go to the first fret on the third string. And then you're going to play the top two strings open. 2 and 1 open. And then you're going to repeat the top string. And then you're going to, by the way, while holding down the first fret on the third string, just hold it down and let it ring out. Okay, now you're going to play the second string open and do 2 hammer-ons. And it's on the second and third fret. 0, 2, 3. And then after you do that, another open high E string. And then an open 2. And then you go 2 on the third string and then do a pull off to the first fret. Like that. 0, 2, 3, open high E, open 2, and then 2, 1, pull off onto the third string. There you go, man. The best I can come up with to make it sound right higher up on the neck is something like this. I don't really know. It sounds to be in that octave. You couldn't go up an octave. You couldn't do this. That just doesn't sound right, does it? That doesn't sound right. So it has to be down here. Same notes, just different octaves. So it's the same octave as the open strings, so you're just replicating that up here. So if you want to try it this way, see how it sounds to you, you're going to do the same thing to start. You're going to open string, mute, and you're going to be on, the 11th fret up here, 11 and 9. That's exactly what you said. I'm sure you saw somebody teach it like this. They may be right, I really don't know. But open E, 11 on the 5, 9 on the third and fourth strings at the same time. You're going to do the same picking pattern. So you're going to pick the third string again. And then not open, but to pick the 9, then hammer on to the 11 and 12. Actually, that is the 9. 9, 11, 12. 9 on the 3, 9 on the 4, and then it's going to be 12 to 11 on the 5th string. You're going to have to do a pull-off here. It's a little bit tough. You don't think you've tried this kind of technique a whole lot using, pinky pull-offs like that. It's a good practice for you to do this. You need to be good at this. You can tell it's not picked. It doesn't sound like this, in other words. You don't hear 2 picks for each of those. Like that. Alright, so try that out and see how it sounds to you. I really don't know any better than that. I've been fooling with it for a hot minute here, and I just don't see any other place where it sounds right. So, don't really know.